tent set up on the slope with rocks. And then Steve's tent is there. And then the weekender peeps out in the other spot. I'm so sad I have no tent stakes. Sorry? What about Augusta?
My arm can be twisted.
To go to Augusta?
They have like laundry and shit like that.
They have beer, food, hot showers. This is the stream. I camped beside all night. And so when the rain stopped, still heard a lot of water, which calmed me down because I was still Hulk Sarah over losing my tent stakes. Alrighty. 17 or 18 miles till I get to Benchmark Trailhead. And at Benchmark Trailhead, hopefully I can find a car that will take me to Augusta. Another stream crossing. The sides of my feet got wet because those rocks were partially submerged. I could have taken Log Bridge. I went up there and I was like, I am way too unbalanced and clumsy when I first wake up in the morning. That would have been a bad time if I fell in the river. So I'll take having 30% of my shoes wet over potentially falling. Something funny happened. I was hiking and I was looking down, and all of a sudden I look up and I see this big hairy brown thing. So I think it's a bear, but it's actually a large man with no shirt on hiking. It scared the hell out of me. Just one big hairy dude. Thank you to whoever built this. The Bob Marshall sure has a lot of flowing water. I just walked 8 miles with no break in 3 hours. And so I need to eat my breakfast. So hungry now. But I was waiting for a good creek. Where are you going with all these horses? Wire. Hello. Cute. Bye-bye, horses. I hear some clanging, so there's some other horses nearby here also. I knew I heard horses. At least the bells. Now I gotta get by all these peeps. Hello. Flowers. Something up there. Sounded like an elephant. Something big. I don't know what yous are. I don't know. No idea. Mystery animal. Ran away. I don't know. This is a nice meadow. What a bridge. Bridge is big enough to take horses and all their gear over. I'm going to start dedicating some bridges. So this bridge is dedicated to Barbara. Here we go. It's huge. I'm on a bridge. I'm on a bridge doing the bridge dance. Yeah. Top notch, 5-star bridge. Chocolate break with the bridge. Hershey's. You know, I went to the Hershey factory when I was on the AT. You want to see what Thru Hiker does in the Hershey factory, you can watch that video if you can find it. I have a lot of videos now on YouTube. And the wind sounds scary, like a ghost. Woo! The trail is torn up by the horses. Well, I completed my goal. I made it to the benchmark junction before 2 o'clock. It's just a few minutes before. So I rocked over 17 miles in 6.5 hours. But it was pretty easy peasy walking. But still, I had the eye of the tiger and chocolate in me. Ooh, what's this sign? Sun River has the Harlequin duck. Oh, not here, but there's another cool bridge. And these are very cute looking birds. So this bridge, I'm going to dedicate to Will. So on the bridge, doing the bridge dance, bridge dance, bridge dance, bridge dance, bridge dance. Through this like very torn up horsey area to find a road and a car that can hopefully take me to Augusta. That's one big CDT sign, considering I don't think this is part of the CDT. Anyhow, ooh, knapweed. Please pull 5 to 15 minutes per outing. Wear gloves. Oh, if I had gloves, I'd be pulling some stuff out. Okay, we got some cars here and some cars parked down here. See if there's any peoples.
It's Prairie Reef.
Prairie Reef.
Yeah.
Prairie Reef lookout.
Mel's Diner. And starting out with a pistachio milkshake. And I ordered food because I'm starving Marvin. This is really good. And I'm lactose intolerant. But don't care. Really. This is what I call a cheeseburger. This is the room with the bunkhouse in, sharing with another hiker. Then it's a shared bathroom, but they do have toiletries and bathrobes. No shower beer, but believe me, beers are coming tonight. There's two bars in town, and one has $1 tacos. I have my bathrobe on. Bathrobe. And I put my sleeping bag and my tent and all that on the deck to dry. And this is a nice back deck. Look who finally made it in. T-Cozy and Siebes, like hours later. But
What's up, hikers? Hey, hikers.
Beers. Oh wait, I got. So Siebes, thanks for this beer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
28 miles today, kids.
No, it wasn't. That was a lie. What's the name of this place? Buckeye Saloon? I'm in the Buckhorn Bar in Augusta, and this is a Belgian White from Belt, Montana, Harvest Moon Brewery. It's a Belgian White. It has that distinct Belgian coriander taste, a subtle creaminess to it. Overall, pretty easy drinking, but lacks a little crispness on the end. Oh, and shout out to David for this beer review. It's time for another beer review. Thank you, Victoria, for the beer. So this is something I've had in bottles before, but I haven't had on tap. This is Elysium Space Dust IPA out of Washington. So, it's a highly drinkable IPA. It has a bite, but a good bite, and It's just like a really like cool, comfortable, I don't know, leather armchair standard IPA. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, it's a good one. Cheers, Victoria. Thank you so much for this beer. Okay, so the first night we were camping, what happened?
So you were snoring.
Yeah,
and it was kind of loud, but like there was a moose in the background, and the moose was huffing and tromping around. But I think it was huffing because it heard you snoring. So it just was like, oh, there's something there, and it was huffing and like making its presence known. But it was just you snoring, keeping the moose away.
And you heard the moose also?
It's hard.
How the hell did I sleep through that?
Literally, you were snoring and the moose was tromping around and huffing. It was like.
And I had earplugs in and I could hear it.
What? I was just so sleepy.
It went right by my tent.
Oh, it couldn't have been more than 15 feet away. It was like right off the back of our tent.
I'm glad it didn't trample my tent, for God's sake.
No, you're making too much noise.
These guys have hamburgers. Okay, so you haven't eaten anything.
Since Siebes over here gave me a couple of snacks. Because I only had 2 dinners coming into this town. And Siebes felt sorry for me, gave me a handful of snacks. And one of them was this little apricot fruit strip. And that's how I got here.
The apricot fruit strip.
80 calories.
Thank you.
Welcome to Augusta. Trailhead to the Bob Marshall Wilderness. $1 tacos. This bar. All right, I'm now at a different bar. This is, I don't know, some other bar. Western bar in Augusta. And this is a cold smoke beer out of Missoula. So it's a darker beer. Let's try. Oh. It has a pretty sweet caramel flavor. It's rather smooth, but might be a little unremarkable. But, you know, if you like dark beers, this is Scotch Ale, then you might enjoy this one. But if you prefer the lighter stuff or IPA, you may struggle with this choice. Overall, I would give it like maybe like a 3 out of 5. And oh my goodness. Is T-Cozy making fun of my beer review down there?
Nope. Yeah, I'm just trying to boost your ratings.
Boost my ratings.
Trying to boost your ratings.
I'm just saying what I say about this. It's very caramelly. If you like caramel tasting beers, then yeah, this one. But I don't know. If you like super delicious beers, maybe not.